Hello there YouTube, so I'm going to show you this clip of a recent interaction I had out green laning. So here I am, I'm entering the green lane. This is actually a byway, and right here I am 100% with my rights to ride. However, further up it turns out I enter a private road, and that's where the interaction happens. So I'm riding cautiously along here because I'm on road tyres and they don't really perform the best even on tarmac. So they're not really going to perform very well on a wet, muddy track, and it's been raining recently, as you can see by the puddles. So I come up on this section here and I'm unsure as to where the byway actually goes, but it looks like it clearly goes through the left. So I decide to keep to the left track, and that turns out to be the right decision. As you can see, the other track, even looking back on this video, clearly leads into a field. So I'm now looking for a point to cross over to the left side of the track. It's pretty rutty along here, and I didn't really want to risk crossing over on the tyres I'm currently riding. I do find a spot here though, and cross over. So even at this point I am still on the byway. I am aware that it's going to come to a dead end at some point soon, but I wasn't 100% sure where to. Okay, so I'm now just coming up on a gate here, and in hindsight this is actually where I was supposed to have turned around. In fairness to me, I am looking to see if there were any signs that indicated that the byway ended, or whether or not there was any private road signs. I didn't see any, so I decided to proceed on the basis that I am still on the byway. Obviously, at this point, I am no longer on the byway, and the area I'm actually on is a residential road for those who happen to live down in the lane. So obviously they have permission to access this particular area, but I don't, therefore it is potentially a trespass. Okay, so I'm riding up and I can see a lady and a dog walking towards me, so I decide to pull over to allow her to pass as a courtesy. And it's at this point my interaction actually happens. So I'm actually giving my bike a bit of a chance to cool down as well. As you can hear, the fans were ramping up. So the first thing she asked me is if I live on the lane. And it's at that point I realised I was not where I was supposed to be.
You're right there.
You don't live on the lane, do you?
No, I don't. Where's the byway end to?
This isn't a byway.
There's a byway I know that comes up so far.
It goes up to the gate.
It goes up to the gate,
And
does
this
it?
is actually a private lane.
Oh, it's all private. Okay, I'll turn around then.
Yeah, sorry. It's just partly, I can see you're riding quite sensibly.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of people that don't ride sensibly.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And this is the problem. It's really difficult.
Yeah.
Because we get people like treating this like a scramble track and hooring up and down here. It's
Oh.
difficult.
Okay.
I can see you're riding sensibly, but
Yeah. What I'll do is I'll just turn around. I'll give you a bit of time with your dog, and I'll turn around and I'll follow
Okay.
back out this way.
okay.
Not a problem. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
So it's at this point I decide to wait. Obviously I'm giving the engine a little bit more time to cool down as well, but it's only actually about 30 seconds. and then I go ahead, do my U-turn and return back to the byway. So I'm now passing her again, and I decide to cut off my engine and coast past. Again, it's just something that's courtesy to do. The green laning community, amongst some people, we actually have quite a bad image or a bad reputation, and it's kind of thanks to the sort of people she was describing, who don't really care and just have zero respect for the area or the people who live in the area. So obviously I'm now proceeding back to the byway, and there's not really much more. Obviously the interaction is over with, but the takeaway from this interaction is it always pays to be polite to these people, and normally they're going to be polite back. You often see videos on YouTube. There's one particular channel out there that I've seen quite a few of these interactions, and the way he handles them, it's absolutely poor, and it really gives the rest of the green laning community a bad reputation. They're often trying to be pushy on the landowners, like, can I just go through, can I do this? They don't seem to understand the answer no. A lot of these people are younger riders, obviously, but again, they don't seem to understand the answer no, and then often they will make out that the farmer or the resident in the area was the bad person, where in reality you were the bad person. You were the person who were in, not only were you in an area that you weren't supposed to be, but you were deliberately ignoring the landowner's requests, or you were trying to make out that he's some sort of green lane hater or something like that. They're not necessarily people who hate green laners. It's just, it's plain and simple really. If you're not supposed to be in an area, you're not supposed to be in that area. So with all that said, I think this wraps up the video. Thank you for watching.